I'm Brenda Hatch.
I'm Bob, also known as Bubba Williams.
I'm Hunter. I'm Suzanne's daughter.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kathy Mull, and I'm director of Unedited Voices here in the Lebanon Opera House.
I am participating tonight, not just as a reader, but as a victim, and I have a message to give.
Here I was, a 13-year-old kid being sexually molested by an authority-type figure, and I was keeping it all bottled up inside. And keeping it bottled up I did. Not until I married for a second time when I was 32 years old did I share the burden I have been carrying for all those years. Since then, I have told my story to only 7 other people. And now, after today, it's totally out in the open. So my message is, if you can't share a situation like this with your parents, seek out an adult you trust and share it with them. My point is, what happened to me was wrong.
I'm part of the WAVE group that came up with the idea for this evening of Unedited Voices. And it came actually from something my daughter told me about at her school, where they had an evening, a whole day where they didn't speak, and it was to represent people that had no voice in terms of being gay, lesbian, and transgender. And we were talking about it at the table, what a powerful thing that was to do, and so we decided, well, so much of the same dynamic exists in domestic and sexual violence, where people have no voice. They're silenced in a way. And so, but rather than have no voice, we wanted to turn it inside out and give them a voice.
I am more than I ever dreamed that I could be, for the secrets hidden in that box deep inside me have been set free. I am so much more.
It's a community of people presenting this evening that in a theatrical way that needs to be spoken. It needs to be brought out into the open. We have the choral group is bringing voice to pieces that wouldn't normally have a voice. The dance company is bringing movement where some of these stories, the people felt, they felt somebody else was in charge of their bodies, or they were frozen with fear. So it's representative of all of the things that need to break loose of the restriction, of the isolation of these crimes.
It is so important to get the word out there and to make people aware of the abuse that goes on and how it can hurt and destroy lives. It just about destroyed my life.
I am so proud to be part of it and to look back on my experiences and everyone else's and have people really learn from that.
It's a celebration of these survivors. It's every story needs to be told, but then there's an afterlife, and the afterlife of that is that the story becomes a community story.
It'll flow from love, it'll flow from me, river of emotion, set my spirit free.
And I told the writers that it's no longer their story. It's no longer just their story. It becomes a community interweaving collective. It's a collective now. These kinds of pieces are so important in a community to let the lid off of the silence. And that's what I'm doing here.
Song for everyone.